The kettlebell half snatch is a nice option if you're wanting to do kettlebell snatches, but you have a history of low back injury, or if you're a little bit concerned about your low back giving you trouble. It allows you to do the movement with a little bit less risk of your low back being irritated. So we're just going to kind of go through that today. So you can see at the top of the movement, I'm dropping the kettlebell down to my shoulder and then bringing it down between my legs instead of coming from the top straight down between my legs. And what that does, that gives us a little bit, it's breaking the movement up and taking a little bit of that acceleration off of the low back when you come down. You can also see that I'm really using my ankles and my knees to absorb the force from the kettlebell as I bring it to my shoulder. Because if you stay rigid, then the force from the kettlebell goes straight to your low back. But if you use your ankles and your knees to absorb that kettlebell coming down, it definitely takes some strain off your low back. If back pain is stopping you from training the way that you want to, check out my free mini course. It teaches you 4 techniques you can start using right away so you can begin your recovery journey. It's free. Check it out below. Very important. Notice how I set my low back in a neutral position at the beginning of each set. That's very important because you can use good form throughout the entire set or throughout the entire exercise. But if you get sloppy when you're putting the kettlebell down or picking it up to begin with, that would be a shame to hurt yourself during that portion, and it's not even part of the exercise. Also, notice how when that kettlebell is coming back up, you'll notice the foot on the same side that I'm holding the kettlebell is moving a little bit. I'm really extending my hip. I'm really using the glutes on that side, especially to extend that hip to pull that bell up in the air. I'm not using my arms. I'm not using my shoulders. You'll see that foot coming up. I'm really extending the hip on that side. That protects your back. If you're using your big, strong glute muscles and your hamstring muscles, you can do these over and over and over with a neutral spine, and your low back is okay. Notice as the kettlebell comes down under my body, I'm keeping it as close to my groin as possible. You don't want to let it drop too low because it could potentially start putting a little more stress on your low back. So keeping that kettlebell up as high as possible, close to your groin. And then another thing is as I'm coming up with the kettlebell, I'm keeping it as close to my body as possible. You notice my elbow does bend a little bit and you see the point where I punch through. So I'm not pulling that kettlebell up with a straight arm. I'm using my hips, keeping the bell as close to my body as possible, and then punching with the arm. So, really keeping that kettlebell as close to your body as possible at all times is going to minimize stress on your low back. That's one of the keys to being able to do high repetitions without your low back giving you problems. I appreciate you watching today. Let me know if you have any questions. I hope this was helpful.